what does it mean to eat balanced plant-based diet? Remember MOH's food plate, suku-suku separuh. Yeah. So you find that the suku-suku separuh is the most important thing that we must adopt. Yeah. And what they say is 50% should be vegetables and salads and fruits. Whole grain should be about quarter, and plant protein should be another quarter. And the oil will come in between those quarters that we spoke about. Yeah. Now, we must know what is carb. So carb, these are non-starchy carbs. Yeah. This gives you the energy. I'm sure since we are talking to people in the nutritional side, I don't think I need to tell more. They are aware of all this. So non-starchy carbohydrates gives you the energy. This must be eaten in large amounts. That means 50%. Whenever you feel hungry or whatever, the first thing that you must look at is not a meat or snacks, but vegetable fruits. You just take a fruit and you'll feel happier. Yeah. So this is on non-starchy carbohydrates. The next one is on protein. Yeah. So you must avoid all the starchy and sugary carbohydrates. Yeah. Because they are the worst of the lot. This is what causes all this obesity and overweight in our children, starting from children to adulthood. Yeah. And because of this, we suffer all these diseases. All this must be avoided. Yeah. We must start from the children. But children are not being, when they cry, we only give this and they stop crying because sugar is an addictive. It is more addictive than the tobacco, alcohol, or any other substance in the world. They are about 99% addictive. Anytime there's no sugar in your body, you feel headache, you feel craving. So that is the reason why you eat more sugars and all the diseases follow that. Yeah. So now we have to restrain from all these issues. Yeah. Of taking this type of food. Yeah. And now coming to the plant protein. Plant protein is a power. It's a powerhouse. I'm sure Faisal will tell you that, to build up your muscles, you need protein. Yeah. And protein is needed and we don't have to have a lot. If you are a bodybuilder or you're on a competitive sports, you may require a little bit more protein, but otherwise just less than 25% is enough. Yeah. But we are on the reverse. We take more protein, that is 50% protein and quarter of vegetables and fruits. And I hardly see anybody eating fruits. Because if you look at the statistics of fruits, Malaysia is the lowest consumers of vegetables, although we produce a lot. But consuming wise, we are the lowest in this region. Yeah. So we must add that into our diet. Yeah. So so protein doesn't mean you must eat a lot. Yeah. So you must reduce it. Yeah. And where the protein comes from, it's all from your nuts, seeds, your cereals. What is that? Pulses, lentils, like kacang, kacang kuda, green grams, you name it, you have everything there. Yeah, black grams, kidney grams. So all these are there. Cereals, these pulses are basically the dal. There are so many types of dals. You can eat any of them. Yeah. So all these contain protein. Yeah. Now next one is with protein. The next one is oil. We need oil definitely. Yeah. The reason why we need oil is basically what we need is only very little, yeah, not too much. And we must avoid trans fat. Trans fat are in all the, if you look at all these fast foods, you will have trans fats because they use recycled oils, so you'll get it, yeah. So we must get plant fats to help our body to absorb fat soluble nutrients. Fat is also vital to our health on a cellular level. Healthy fats include, again, you get it in the nuts, walnuts, flaxseed, chia seeds, hemp seeds, coconut oil, olive oil, avocado. So all this contains, yeah. In the non-vegetarians, basically, you get it from fish, yeah, omega-3, yeah. But we can get it from all these seeds, yeah. And we must try to take healthy fat at every meal and avoid oil which are hydrogenated oil. We must always look at that. Yeah, hydrogenated oil, since they have high trans fat content and raises the LDL cholesterol and can raise inflammation, especially to the vessels. Yeah, leading to blocks. Apart from this, we also need to add seaweeds because they may lack a little bit of iodine because we are not taking any seafood. So seaweeds contain iodine. You can also take iodized salt if you want to, because iodine is added into that. Because we need that iodine, otherwise we go into hypothyroid. Yeah, and not only that, we need to take supplements like B12 if you're on a long-term plant-based diet. Yeah, for the short term is not necessary because B12 is always stored in your liver, and it takes around maybe 6 months to 1 year to deplete. So you don't have to really worry about that. And you need some folic acid to make sure you don't go into homocysteine levels rise, because homocysteine levels are known to cause heart disease and also neurological deficit in your brain. Yeah, so we need that folic acid to prevent the increase in homocysteine levels. Yeah. So why you need healthy fat in your diet? It is important on cellular and hormonal health. Unlike carbohydrates and fats, fats provide our bodies with a layer of protection, and also it insulates our organs and also help keeping normal body temperature. We need a little bit of fat to keep ourselves warm, but not too much like what in the West. They eat a lot to keep themselves warm. So they are all padded with fat all the way from head to foot. So that is not what we are talking about. Insulation. Yeah, insulation should be minimal. Yeah. And to sometimes to absorb some vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, and K, we also need these fat because they are fat soluble. Yeah, and they also keep our hormones, tissues, hair, skin, and nails healthy. Yeah, these are the advantages of fat, but not too much. Yeah? Maybe 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon a day, I think that is fine. Yeah, because we are getting other oil from the nuts, so we don't have to take so much of real oil. Yeah. Okay. So it helps to keep. In fact, if you had a little bit of oil of this, you find that it keeps you a little bit fuller so that you don't feel hungry very fast. At the moment, those meat eaters, when they eat, they feel very full because it takes 6 to 8 hours for digestion. Yeah, the food. Whereas plant-based takes easily about maybe 1 to 2 hours or 2.5 hours for it to digest. So that is a difference. So that is why plant-based diet, people get hungry very fast. So they tend to eat frequently. But whenever we eat frequently, we must make sure that it is plant-based food like apple or a brown bread or whatever, just to keep yourself full. Yeah. And what is a drink that is really required is water. And we must drink live water, not dead waters like our mineral water, which is put in the shelf for don't know how many years. Yeah. So we must take our own municipality water, which has got all the minerals. We are avoiding those water because it is sedimented and dirty. No, it is not. You just have to boil the water and you have all the minerals there and sediments have settled down. So not to worry. We have the cleanest water in this part of the world. Yeah. So you don't have to really worry about that. Yeah. So the next one is, yeah. So to add flavors to our food, we are not saying that, there's no flavors in which plant-based food. We have sauces, additives, and condiments in plentiful. So all these are available in our kitchen. So we can always use this rather than using sauces like tomato sauce, chili sauce. All these are processed and they add a lot of sugar and salt. Whereas this sauce that are plant-based do not contain all that. Yeah. So you have to be cautious in what you are choosing. Yeah. Your food choices are very important. Yeah. And to help choose the food, yes. What is the next that we have? Yeah. Next one is we'll see what is the next. Yeah. No. This is no, not that. Yeah. Another one. Another slide. There was another slide. Faisal? No. I think you don't have that slide.
Doctor.
I think.
Sorry. Was there something else
This slide on nutrition. It's on the nutrition.
The labels.
Yeah, labels.
Labels ada. Hold on.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This one. So always when you go to a store, you must learn to read the nutritional facts and ingredients. So it is always there in most food which are ethical foods. Yeah. They will write there how much fat is there, how much sugar is there, how much of cholesterol is there, how much of sodium is there. So all this will be there. How much of protein. So we must read the labels and choose accordingly. Anything that has got like say protein, you've got salt which is more than 2 grams, you must avoid. Yeah, you should take less than 2 grams of oil. Salt, and similarly to all others, and make sure that there's no trans fat. There was one more where there's non-veg added inside there, like egg, some meat. And also sometimes you find that I have the other slide which has got E numbers. So you must look at E numbers. I think the E numbers, is it there, Faisal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on.